Hello, everyone. Log into aplus.com. You can use your login details, then move to grade 7, Language Arts section. The chapter that I'm going to teach you today is chapter 28, Redundancy. In this chapter, we'll learn how to remove redundant words or phrases within a text. Let's begin. Grade 7, chapter 28, Redundancy. The title of the lesson is Remove Redundant Words or Phrases. What is redundancy, or what are redundant words or phrases? Hmm. Redundant words and phrases needlessly repeat information that is given elsewhere in the sentence. So, what are redundant words and phrases? They repeat information needlessly because there is no need to repeat this information. So, we can say they needlessly repeat information that is given elsewhere in the sentence. Unnecessary repetition creates a wordy, unpolished sentence. And removing redundant words or phrases can improve your writing. So, whenever you write something, after writing, do check for redundant words or phrases. Hello, everyone. Those who have just joined us, I welcome you all. We have just begun, and the lesson that we are learning today is redundancy. So, if you remove redundant words or phrases from your writing, it can improve it, it can make it better. And unnecessary repetition creates unpolished sentences. So, you always look for redundant words and phrases in your writing. Let's read this sentence, then you'll know what I'm talking about. The monument, huge and giant. You are familiar with these two words, huge and giant. They mean almost the same. Huge and giant imply the same thing. And the word giant, which comes later in the sentence, it is this one, this word, it is redundant and should be removed from the sentence. Huge is enough. You can complete the sentence. Here you can end the sentence at this word. You don't need to write this word, giant, because it is redundant. Last month, Julie and Alex collaborated together on a project for the marketing team. Well, the word collaborated already implies together, worked together. So the word together is redundant and should be removed from the sentence. So I hope you understand what are redundant words and phrases. What are redundant words? They repeat information that is already given elsewhere in the sentence. So we must avoid unnecessary use or the use of redundant words or phrases within a text. Now select the word or phrase that is redundant and can be removed without changing the meaning of the text. There are two options. The number of commuters who travel on this turnpike every day is around approximately 300,000. So, option one, in which these three words are highlighted, 300,000. Is this the redundant word or phrase? Or approximately? Option one or option two? Well, let me tell you. This one is clearly not redundant. So, it's clear. But the number of commuters who travel on this turnpike every day is around approximately 300,000. The word around is already used. It means almost. And the word approximately also means the same thing. It implies the same thing. So the word approximately is redundant. It's used later in the sentence. Means around is used first, then approximately. So the second word, which is redundant, must be removed. So it must be removed. Approximately. This is redundant because around and approximately imply almost the same thing. Jamie and Kimberly are collaborating together on a cover of John Lennon's song Imagine. Now you have to select the word or phrase that is redundant. Option 1, Jamie and Kimberly. Is it redundant? No. So we are not going to select this phrase. Now option 2, it says together. Why should we select this word as a redundant word? Because again, in the beginning when I was explaining this topic, I gave you this example that collaborate means working together. So the word together cannot be used with collaborate in a sentence. So it's already used collaborating. So the word together is redundant. Now you have selected the word that is redundant and that can be removed without changing the meaning of the text. Let's read the text without this word. Jamie and Kimberly are collaborating on a cover of John Lennon's song Imagine. So option 2 is must be selected because it has the phrase, sorry, the word that is redundant. Miss Brennan, the graphic designer, will align the text in a straight line along the bottom of the photograph. Option 1, option 2. In option 1, the phrase in a straight line is selected. In option 2, the phrase, the words Miss Brennan, the name Miss Brennan is selected. Which one should we select that is redundant. Now I'll leave it up to you. You have to decide. I can see there are two participants only, and Ben. One is Ben, and who is the other one? I need your participation. If you know the answer, option one or option two, just let me know in the comment box. Okay, so Ben, your answer is option two. You're saying Miss Brennan is the word that is redundant. Are you sure? Option two. I'm just asking. I mean, is Miss Brennan is the word that is repeated, needlessly repeated elsewhere in the sentence? Think about it. Okay, so Ben, you're saying no, it's one. Yes, you're right. Option one is correct because Miss Brennan cannot be a redundant word. You are selecting the word or phrase that is redundant, that can be removed from the sentence without changing the meaning of the text. So, option two is not redundant. Miss Brennan. Well, the first one, the graphic designer will align the text in a straight line. Let me tell you why this phrase in a straight. Why is it redundant? Let me tell you. It's to put the text in a straight line, to keep the text in a straight line. So align means this thing. It implies this meaning. Being in a straight line is redundant. So it can be removed from the text without changing the meaning of the text. So we'll select option one, which is redundant. Good job. You guessed it right. Okay, this one. The two actresses were mortified when they arrived at the event wearing the same identical ball gowns. In first option, the word identical is selected. In the second option, the word wearing is selected. Which one do you think is correct? Which one is redundant and can be removed without changing the meaning of the text? Well, Ben is saying it's option one. If you say it's option one, it means you say that the word identical is redundant, right? The word identical. Why is it redundant? Let's find out. Because the sentence has another word which means the same. The two actresses were mortified when they arrived at the event wearing the same ball gowns. So, same is the word. Same and identical imply the same meaning. So, the word same is used before the word identical. So, the word identical will be considered redundant and can be removed from the sentence. Good job, Ben. The committee has decided to postpone the instructor training workshop until later. Now, select the word or phrase that is redundant. Okay. So, is the word instructor redundant or the phrase until later? Okay, Laval has just joined us and he's saying option one. Option one or option two? Yeah, one. And Ben is also saying it's option one. Well, option one said. In option one, the phrase the instructor is redundant. In option two, it's until later. So which one is correct? The committee has decided to postpone the instructor training workshop. Well, the word training should be added in it, with it. It should be training because workshop and training, they have the same meaning. So yeah, we'll select this. Several hikers gathered to watch as the peregrine falcon soared and flew through the sky. Okay, we have to select the word or phrase that is redundant. In option one, gathered. If you select, you say this one is redundant. And if you select and flew, then this one is redundant. Which one is? Several hikers gathered to watch as the peregrine falcon soared and flew through the sky. But I'm not getting answers. I'm still waiting. Is it one or two? Well, the word gathered, it's not redundant because there is no other word in the sentence in the text, which means the same. But and flew, soared and flew. Soared also means fly high in the sky. So it means the word and flew. Flew is redundant here because it means almost the same as soared. So we'll select second option. The historical society lecture was brief in duration but full of interesting information. Well, it says option one. If you select option one, you say in duration is redundant. If you select option two, you say information is redundant. Which one is redundant? Select. Let me select the option in which a redundant word or phrase is used. And you can remove this redundant word or phrase without changing the meaning of the text. So select wisely which option is correct. Option 1, in which the phrase in duration is redundant, or option 2, in which the word information is redundant. Now, just think that if you remove the word information, would the sentence be still clear? Or would it still be the same? And same is the case with option 2. 1. So try both. Well, option 1, the historical society lecture was brief in duration. Brief tells about the time, means short in time, in duration. So the phrase in duration is redundant. It is needless to, we should not add it. So option 1 is correct. Okay, so it's the same thing. The speedometer in my grandfather's old truck is quite small in size, so it's hard to decipher the numbers. You have to select the word or phrase that ended. If you select option 1, you say in size is redundant. Or if you select option 2, you say grandfather's is redundant. Which one is? Well, Ben is saying it's option one. Well, why is it option one? Let me tell you. The speedometer in my grandfather's old truck is quite small in size. Well, small tells about the size. So, why do you need to write in size? It's redundant. So, remove it. That's why option one is correct. Select this phrase that can be that is redundant, that can be removed. The historical society, okay, this one is almost same. To learn astrophysics, you should start with the basic fundamentals. If you select first option, you say these two words are redundant, or if you select second option, you say the word basic is redundant. Read the sentence and then decide. Well, in option one, you should. These two words are not redundant. They are needed um, to understand the meaning of the text. But the word basic, in option two, it is redundant. Start with the basic fundamentals. Fundamentals or also basic principles of something. So the word basic is redundant. Remove it. It can be removed. It can be removed. The practice of bloodletting, taking blood out of a patient's body, was a common medical practice historically in the past. Option one, in which the phrase in the past is redundant, if you select it. Option two, the words bloodletting, the word bloodletting is redundant. What do you say? Well, in option one, if you look at the word historically is something that happened in the past. So you don't need to write the phrase in the past. That is redundant. Can be removed. But the word bloodletting, it's not redundant. So choose this option. Spectators and players are not currently allowed to enter the sports arena right now. If you select first option means spectators is redundant and should be removed. If you select second option, you say the word right now is redundant, the phrase. So which one it is? One or two? Another one, Abigail and Ben. Both of you are saying it's option two. Why is it option two? Yes, it is option two. It's correct. But why? Right now is redundant. It should be removed because the word currently is used in the text. Currently means right now. Spectators and players are not currently allowed to enter the sports arena. So, right now is a phrase which can be removed, which should be removed because it's redundant, because the word currently means the same. The French heroine Joan of Arc was known for having a volatile and unpredictable temper. Okay, the same sentence, but the first option says the French heroine Joan of Arc is the redundant phrase, and the second one says and unpredictable is redundant. Which one? Let's decide. Okay, so no answer yet. So I'm going to reveal it. The name of the heroine is not redundant because it is mentioned for the first time. So if option one is not, will not be selected. Option two, unpredictable and volatile temper. Volatile and unpredictable temper. The words volatile and unpredictable, they almost imply the same thing. So the word unpredictable can should be removed because it is redundant. So yeah. Yes, Abigail. Sorry, Ben. True. Option two is correct. Katie's abrupt appearance at the ceremony was sudden and surprised everyone. And as you can see, the phrase was sudden and, well, the name Katie cannot be redundant. So this phrase is redundant because surprised everyone means it was sudden. So this becomes redundant. So we'll select this one. Mr. Bradshaw's Gourmet Foods Company imports a variety of cooking sauces and condiments from foreign countries. Option one, option two. It's easy, really easy. Option two says Mr. Bradshaw's. The name is redundant. It cannot be, you know it, because it's mentioned for the first time. But option one, from foreign countries. Well, imports. If something is imported, it is brought from foreign countries, from other countries. So no need to tell from foreign countries. So this one is redundant and should be excluded or should be removed. Okay, guys. I hope you understand redundancy. Well, we have 18 questions. There are still some more left. If you have understood the topic, continue with the test and complete it. Solve the remaining questions. And I'll see you again next week. Sorry, this week. Till then, have a great time.